this? Oh, looks really old. How long has this been there? What are these? They're so faded. Oh, yeah. This must have been my relative that Dad used to talk about. He was a soldier. Are these the letters? Stefan, you should check these out.
Hey Ryan, what's up?
Hey, I just found these letters, buried in my closet, and I think they're letters from a relative that my dad used to talk about. He was a soldier in the Battle of Plattsburgh.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, these look like actual letters back and forth.
Yeah, they look really authentic. They look like the actual primary sources.
Right?
Yeah, let me take a look at these. Yeah, I need some light. Let's see, I need some light. Wow, these are really something. You said your relative was in the Battle of Plattsburgh?
Yeah. I think he died in the war.
Oh, no kidding. Not many Americans know about that war, the War of 1812.
Yeah.
But, it's so important for our history. The British were basically interfering with American trade, and they're actually inciting native rebellions along the western frontier. So because of that, President Madison asked Congress for a declaration of war.
Oh.
And it was a pretty bloody battle, yeah. The British actually captured Washington, D.C., and they burned it to the ground.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really heavy stuff.
Yeah. I remember that Washington, D.C. was actually burned down at one point.
Right,
Yeah.
And then everyone talks about, Madison's wife grabbing the portrait of George Washington and everything.
Right. Didn't they burn... Was that when they burned down the White House?
That was when they burned down the White House, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff.
Here, let me see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like in this one, he was hunkered down. He was separated from his troops.
My dearest Gwendolyn, I have been separated from my regiment. I am lost amongst woods I am unfamiliar with, and the British are pushing me deeper in. I can only hope that if I die, a friendly troop will stumble upon my body and deliver this letter. The British have come in great numbers on Lake Champlain in an attempt to take New York. We have been fighting for days and are successful in holding off the ground troops. Our naval force is under great pressure to withstand the British Armada, or all will be lost. My dearest Gwendolyn, when I think of you, I know I do not risk my life in vain. I can only hope that my valor shall stop them from reaching Albany.
Ryan, I was overjoyed to receive your letter, especially in my time of great sorrow. Although I do not wish to burden you with such an awful array of events, when you are out fighting for my freedom, I feel you should know that Elias, my eldest brother, has passed. We received word of his death from his dear friend Thomas Binks, who is passing through on his way to meet up with his new regiment. Thomas informed us that Elias died honorably, fighting for the British forces in Baltimore. Mamma refuses to leave the house since Elias's passing, and Father has been quite somber as well. It has fallen upon me to run the household and look after my 5 younger siblings. I look upon this task as practice for when I am running your household. Although there is great sadness in my life, a sliver of hope has shone through. I am with child, my dearest Ryan, due this January. How I long for your return and pray for your safety. Your beloved Gwendolyn.
Yeah, I like this stuff. I should tell my dad about it.
Yeah, definitely, man. You should call your dad.
Yeah,
This is really cool stuff.
definitely. I'm gonna go give him a call right now.
Yeah, alright, go do it. I'll check these out. I can't believe he died.
Who died?
Ryan's relative in the War of 1812. We just found his letters.
That's crazy. How did he die?
Apparently he got shot by the British when he was walking through the woods.
Oh my god, that's insane. He got shot?
Yeah, he got shot.
Where did he get shot?
In the leg, apparently.
Do you know how important that is? Like, if you were to get shot in any other part besides limbs, it's like 100% death. But even if you're shot in the limbs, there's only an 80% survival rate.
Yeah, and if you don't clean out the wound, you're probably going to spread an infection. And honestly, they'd probably just amputate off your limb anyways, just to make sure that you did not spread the infection anywhere else in your body. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's like,
Wow.
I think I remember reading there, out of 21,000 people, 3/4 or 75% of them didn't even die from battle wounds. They died from other things.
It's true. Things like dysentery and typhoid and smallpox.
Wait, smallpox? What's smallpox?
Oh, it's this really cool viral infection.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
hearing that 30% of them died from smallpox.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. So the British brought it over, and nobody really in America was immune to it yet. So it travels through air molecules or through the touching the blood of an infected person. So let's say that I'm infected and I cough on Alexis. So when I cough on her, the virus molecules, they go inside of her body and they attach themselves inside of your throat cells. And they actually will hijack your throat cells because viruses can't reproduce on their own. So what they'll do is take the throat cell and make it reproduce and make more viruses. And they'll make millions and millions of copies of itself inside of this cell until eventually the cell just explodes. And the viruses will go to all the other cells and all other parts of your body. So while this is happening, you have some really fun symptoms like headaches and backaches and a really bad fever. And it might all break for 2 days and you'll say, oh, I just had the flu. But then you'll start vomiting and you'll get this rash and the rash will turn into these pustules.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
Oh my
so
God.
cool.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Yeah, but it's amazing what happens. After the pustules, you just kind of die. That's a really awful death for pretty much anyone. But luckily, we have antibiotics and things that can help us out. Well, antibiotics would honestly only help us out with bacterial infections. They did try to treat smallpox with it. That's how they knew it was a virus. But
I guess through trial and error we learned.
it happens. Modern medicine pretty much didn't come about until the 1900s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
It is.
What's up, Brian?
Katie, I heard all of that.
You know, I just love my viruses and pustules. They're just great.
Oh, I love how you're such a girl.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah. Yo, let me see those again.
Yeah. I would not want to be in a war back in those times.
No,
It was
definitely
nasty.
not.
Yeah.
Oof. You know, I was just talking to my dad, and he suggested that I write some kind of nonfiction from this.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I mean, it has all the elements of a good story, a couple of main characters, which we get a good description of, and, I mean, we see the desperate nature of the battle. There's action, there's dialogue, the setting is really vivid. I mean, these guys wrote down everything. And war is a natural conflict, which makes any story. But this one also has love. For the girls,
Of course.
Who doesn't love love?
pulls everyone in. You know, there's real drama to it. So, yeah, I think it could be a great story.
That would be a really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely.
on board with it.